Hey, what's going on, crew? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at 10 reasons to consider the Samsung Galaxy Tab A 8.0 2019, the one with S Pen. So this is the version that's international, but it does work in the US with 4G LTE and cellular. So this guy is going to have the S Pen, and that's the first reason that I like this device, because I'm huge into sketching, drawing. I'm huge into taking notes as well, and this is literally like a digital notepad, because whenever I need to like do drawings on here, I'm pretty much able to do my drawings, my sketches, you know, any type of artwork you could do with this thing. It literally lets you use the pen to cut, like you could draw on here, you could do different graphic artwork on here, which is really cool. So I've been using this thing for definitely a lot of sketching, because I'm a graphic artist, and you could definitely do some sketching on here. You could, you know, kind of like, you could do some artwork on here with the Autodesk Sketchbook. I also use another app called Adobe Draw right here, but I like this guy for taking notes. I take a ton of notes in the Samsung Galaxy Notes section right here. They also have this app right here called Pen Up, which is cool, but I definitely use this section right here to take a lot of notes on here, highlight. You can definitely do schoolwork on here as well. It's just like a digital notepad. So it has the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 pen, which is going to give you a lot of functionality, right? You get the button on here, so you could get to your shortcuts. You could do some creating some notes. You could highlight things. It gives you like some really cool features that are only implemented on this guy. If you go to the browser, it actually shows you the cursor on here. So I do a lot of social media web browsing, but I also do a lot of graphic arts on this thing. So I definitely like this thing when you're using it, because it's going to give you that implementation for, you know, drawing, sketching. And one of the things I notice is that if I open up a note and I start to write something like, hello, this is the tab, I'm just writing real quick, A8 S Pen, and then it has the button on here that does delete. So you could hit the button and then just delete things. It's like a pencil. Then they also offer like extra tips that you could replace them out with. So it's just crazy. I still haven't even replaced the original tip, because I don't put a lot of pressure down on the screen when I'm drawing, but it definitely feels like you're writing on a piece of paper on here. So that's the very first reason, is that it has the Note 8 pen, and you can do drawing, notes, sketching, and you could do a lot of artwork on this guy. And I really like how the S Pen does go straight back into the tablet. So when you're done with it, you could just put it right here, and it has that spring-loaded feature. So this is a lot better than any of the phones that you see from Moto, because it has the pen is meant for this screen, and it's built in with the software, and it shows the cursor when you're scrolling. For instance, like if you're scrolling through web pages on here, it shows the cursor. So it has like, the software is pretty much built for this guy, right? I'm not sure what, here it is. We can highlight words. You can see the little finger come up, and it's just really it's really nice. You could just you know, kind of check. Oh snap, these look fire. But yeah, this is a really solid tablet for web browsing. The second thing I like is the display. It's very sharp, right? It's got a 1080 panel on here, so it's very nice to look at when you're scrolling through here. It's going to be really enjoyable. And keep in mind, this isn't the 2 GB version with the 32 gigabytes with the Snapdragon processing chip. This is the Exynos processing chip, the 7904, and it does pretty good. A lot of people say that they experience lag, but I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna pay for a budget phone, you just got to expect that. You can't complain about lag or anything like that, because all budget phones lag. So that's just a poor excuse to complain, in my opinion. But this display on here is gonna be really nice, because it's got that 1080 by, it's got the 1280 by, you know what I'm saying, so the display is actually 1920 by 1200. So it's got the 1080 pixels on here. It's going to be really pixel dense. You know, it's going to be really solid. And you know, what I really like about it is that they it looks really good. It definitely gets pretty bright, but if you put it outdoors, you definitely will have to turn the brightness all the way up, which will drain the battery. But you're gonna get your wallpapers on here that you can choose from Samsung. You could also put your own wallpaper on there as well. So I definitely like this thing for the screen. It's just a really beautiful screen to look at when you're actually doing everything that you need to do as far as looking at it, taking notes, sketching, reading. You could even use the screen for reading, but you know, it's truly a really solid device when it comes to the price for the screen on here. So I definitely like that part too. Now the third thing I like about this tablet is that it was running Android 9 when I first got it. Then they updated it to Android 10, and then now it's actually running on the Android 11 with the software of the 3.1 One UI version. So it's actually gotten a lot better since I've actually downloaded this thing, because it's going to be a lot smoother. You're going to get the Android 11 right here. You're also going to get the side scroll for convenience and productivity, I mean. So you can easily get to your shortcuts on here, and you could also get to like multitasking as well. When you drag and hold different apps on this display, it's going to be really straightforward as far as that. So it's got a lot of customization to it. It's also got, like I said, the screen is going to be really nice to look at, and you know, very good with the Android 11 on here, One UI 3.1. So that's pretty much the latest version for the A series right now until they come up with a new update. But this is like a new tablet ever since it got that. It's been really smooth so far. I haven't experienced really any headaches whatsoever with the Android 11 on here. So it's just been really straightforward. Just a really solid tablet to use if you want to mess around with the pen, like I said before. You could also, you know, do some coloring on here with different apps, which is going to be really fun because a lot of, you know, phones and stuff like that don't have this type of experience, especially with the pocketable tablet. Like you could put this in your pocket. It's small enough to put in your pocket. It's 8 inches, 8.4 inches, so it's going to be a good size if you just want to have a tablet that you can like move around. But obviously the third thing is the Android 11. But the fourth thing is definitely the size of this, because it's got a really nice size in the hand. Make sure you stay to the end, because I'm gonna add a bonus reason and definitely have a lot of really good reasons to pick this guy up. But you know, overall it's gonna be that matte finish on the back, which feels like a leather coat or like leather jeans or something. So it's just really nice texture on the back. That matte black material is really solid to hold when you're actually holding this thing. It feels really good in the hand, very handheld, very compact as well. Now the next reason I like this guy, the fifth reason that you should consider the Samsung Galaxy Tab A 8.0 with S Pen, is that you can actually take phone calls and do text messaging on here with your SIM card. So right here on the side, they do have a slot for you to put your SIM tray tool in here, and you could actually put a SIM. You could also expand the storage, which I'll get into in just a second. But if you put your SIM card, if you put your tool right here, pop that out, you're gonna get the option to put an SD card as well as a SIM card in here. And obviously you're gonna be able to get mobile data on AT&T or T-Mobile or any carrier like that, depending on where you live, what services they do provide. It will give you 4G LTE, so you're going to be able to take phone calls with this. And like I said, it's going to be really nice to hold in one hand. It's a really nice one-handed tablet, so I just really enjoyed using this guy on a daily basis. It's got the dynamic wallpapers right here, facial recognition as well. But I have glasses on, so it's not recognizing my face right now. Yeah, it's not recognizing my face right now, but you know, just the phone calls and text messages is really clutch on this thing. It's very portable and easy to use outdoors. Now, the next thing I like about this device is that you can move all of your apps to the SD. Now, the next thing I like about this tablet is that you can move all of your apps to the SD card slot, and that includes the files as well as the whole app. Not like the Samsung Galaxy Tab A8, which only lets you move files. This one lets you move whole apps to the SD card, so you're going to be able to save a ton of storage because you're going to make it portable, and then you're going to be able to move everything like I said before. So you basically get the option with this thing to move everything and save you're going to be able to save a ton of storage that way, because whenever you move something over to the SD card, it's just going to drag it over to the SD card really easily when you go into apps inside of settings, and you're going to be able to transfer all your data from like apps, videos, messages, movies, everything that you have on here, pictures, photos. You can drag it over to the SD card really easily. So this is a really nice tablet for people, like I said, who like to draw, take notes, color, sketch, anything like that. Like this is a really good tablet for schoolwork, and definitely like this guy for that reason as well. Now the seventh reason is that the price is still going to be cheaper than a Samsung Galaxy S6 Lite, or the Tab S Lite or whatever they call it. It's still going to be cheaper than that one. You're also going to be able to take phone calls with this one, and it's going to be the A series, so it's a lot more affordable than the S series. So you can save a lot of money with this thing, right? Because, you know, when it got Android 11, I did notice that the price kind of did go up, so it never deteriorated or degradation when it came to the price. So the value of the tablet keeps at the same, and even keeps going up because of how good it is as far as all the features that you can get with this thing. The performance is still really good, really solid. You get really good multitasking. You could do split screen, you can do pop-up view on here, and you definitely can multitask really well on this thing. So if you wanted to have something floating on the forefront and then just have something in the background, you still could do that as well. It's not going to be the fastest tablet that you've ever experienced in the entire world or in your entire life, but it's still going to be really solid for multitasking, browsing the web. You know, you're going to have a lot of functions and features with this tablet, and this is probably my favorite tablet right now because of what it comes in the bundle. The S Pen, the back feels really good, the build is really nice. We'll get into a little bit more, but just in general, this is a really solid tablet so far. So the next thing we're going to talk about is that number 8 is that it has a headphone jack. If you want to listen to music with that feature, you will be able to do that with these guys. You will be able to plug in either like some stereo sets, headphones, which is really cool. So headphones that I like to use, and you could plug these type of headphones in, or you could plug in the small sized ones, but these definitely will work with any headphone jack, because you can see right here it just plugs in the 3.5 millimeter, and it's going to be right at the top, so you can listen to your music on here through the headphone jack as well, which is another really cool thing that I like about this guy, right? So definitely something that's really good. Like I said, the SD card, you can move apps to the SD card. You also put your SIM card in here. So that's number 8. Let's jump into the number 9. And the number 9 is that you can actually mirror, and you could do screen mirror, and you can do regular cast on here. So if you're the type of person that likes to use your tablet to watch what's on TV, because maybe you want to save money on like a cable bill or something, you definitely can actually use this tablet to do that, right? Because you can screencast on here, right? And let me see, you could screencast on here, and you can do the regular mirroring, and it has that feature built right in, which is really cool. So you could even add more options right here, but it's gonna have a ton of features on here, like Smart View, which is gonna allow you to do the screen mirror, and then you can do the regular casting for the screen casting as well. It does have hotspot as well. Mobile data is going to be right here, so you can activate that when you insert your SIM card. But this is still going to be one of my favorite tablets to use. And the last thing is the speaker gets really loud on this tablet. So if you're listening to music on here and you want to actually listen to music with this, it's going to sound really loud. The speaker gets really loud at the bottom, and I really like that part about this thing, because it just sounds really nice when you're listening to music or anything like that. It just sounds really nice. You also do get the Dolby Atmos for headphones and Bluetooth devices right here. That it's gonna say plug in a pair of headphones. So that's number 10, is that the speakers get extremely loud on this guy. It's just really solid listening experience. But I just really like as a bonus, the thing I like to add to this is that it has a really good build quality, extremely good build quality with the matte back finish on here. So these are my top 10 reasons to consider the Tab not A8, 8.0 with S Pen and 4G LTE. But hopefully you guys did find this video helpful, and I'm gonna get right back with you. Make sure you leave a like on the video if you did find it helpful. Show your support and appreciation, and I encourage you to subscribe for more videos. But I'll check you guys later. Peace.